Since the 1980s, really, there's been a number of games, and they come along once in a while and they change the way people see games. They change the gaming industry.
Yeah, Minecraft is an amazing game where you literally spawn in a random world.
Well, Minecraft's quite a phenomenon because it's not just bridging gaps between platforms, it's also bridging gaps between age ranges.
For the first time, kids have been able to create rather than destroy.
The fact that this blew up and became so big and it's not a violent game and people can be creative and world builders and architects.
It's opened up a whole new world of this new technology generation.
Minecraft has really just become popular because it attracts so many different age ranges. Like, you can do Minecraft mini games, you can do adventure maps.
Being a YouTuber, it becomes your life. It's not only just your life, but it's your mindset as well.
It's literally a game where you can do anything you want. I use it more of a creative platform than just a game.
Syndicate is right! Yeah, here he is! Here he comes!
I guess Minecraft is also the most watched game on YouTube, and that's insane. These YouTubers are trailblazers. They are really the new influencers.
No one can ignore the rise of games. It's just taking over Hollywood.
So in terms of Minecraft as a game, it was developed by Mojang, who I believe was like a sort of small indie development company that just started working on Minecraft as a fun project, and it started gaining traction during the alpha phase, so very, very near the beginning of Minecraft. And it was available on PC. I think you could pay a little bit of money to get early access and sort of test the game, see if there were any bugs in it, and sort of help out with the development phase. And then it moved into the beta phase as well. Again, the game wasn't fully ready, and this was all on PC. So probably before the general public or most gamers even knew about Minecraft. I played it a little bit back then, and then finally the game was fully released to the world, available on PC, and now it's available on multiple platforms, Xbox, iPhone, PlayStation, and PC. So it's really developed from just like a small fun project into this huge mainstream game played by millions and upon millions of people around the whole world, which is crazy.
So I guess you have to ask yourself why Microsoft does anything, and ultimately with Microsoft the bottom line is always the bottom line. $2.5 billion sounds like an awful lot of money to you or I, but Microsoft has at least $8 billion in cash, or what it calls short-term investments. So it really is pocket change to Microsoft. Also, it's not buying a startup that's going nowhere. As we know, Mojang is a hugely successful organisation, a hugely profitable organisation. So in purchasing Mojang and Minecraft, Microsoft is spending $2.5 billion to get a $2.5 billion asset. And at the same time, it's already said that within the first year it expects to make as much in profits as it would have made in interest payments from just having the money lying around. So that's the basic fiscal reason. Now, of course, Microsoft could go out and buy Starbucks or something like that if it just wanted to make money. So there's more to it than that. And what Microsoft's buying in Mojang essentially is Minecraft. And what it's buying in Minecraft is a product and an audience that completes what Microsoft really wants to have and what it doesn't currently have. If you take a look at Microsoft, you've got an organisation that is hugely financially successful and robust in a financial situation. But its major products, and the products for which it's mainly known, are things like Windows and Office, both of which are great products, but they're not things that particularly inspire love or joy in their audiences. They're also mainly aimed, or at least perceived to be aimed, at markets that are at least slowly in decline. So desktop PCs and laptops principally use Windows and Office, and as we all know, mobile and the cloud is where the future of personal computing is going. Microsoft kind of missed the boat on mobile a little bit, and it's now desperately trying to catch up with purchases like the Nokia purchase, and Minecraft fits into that. Buying Mojang gives it access to Minecraft the product, but it also gives it access to that audience of young, engaged, excited people who contribute to the product, who actually make the product better themselves in a way that no other Windows or Office product could ever dream of having.
It now means that Microsoft sort of have Minecraft under their umbrella, and they can sort of oversee the development and the future of Minecraft. There's a lot of mixed sort of opinions on this. Personally, I don't think it's going to affect the game directly anywhere in the near foreseeable future. I think if anything, it's going to offer a lot of support and a lot of infrastructure to help the guys making Minecraft into something bigger and better in the future, have Microsoft behind them to guide them, to help them. I'm pretty sure the game will stay multi-platform, so it's still being developed across PlayStation, iPhone, etc., and will still be available on all of those platforms. And hopefully it's only going to be a positive thing, which means that Minecraft, as I said, will have more support in its development phases as it moves forwards, meaning that things will be done quicker, more effectively, the distribution will be quicker. So I think, in all honesty, it's probably only a good thing. You can't really tell what's going to happen. Often these big companies like Microsoft buy up things like Minecraft and don't really do too much with them, just sort of have them under their umbrella so they can keep control of it, rather than maybe Sony coming along and trying to buy them up and then a rival having this huge game under their control. So I think it should only be a good thing, hopefully, and I don't think it's going to result in anything bad. It should just allow Minecraft to become even bigger than it is right now.
With Microsoft's purchase of Minecraft, it re-raises the question of the future of Minecraft, and it's a really important question. Of course, if we're going to hope to maintain the community and actually maintain it in education, I think it's a very, very valid question. But I'm actually very hopeful of it, and the reason I'm hopeful for it is because I think the community is so strong, and I think Microsoft must understand that you don't buy something without researching it first. And I just believe that it's such a powerful tool with such a powerful network that I just think that they're going to do the right thing with it, and that's to maintain it, keep it open, and hopefully allow the community to continue to build on that. Ultimately, if you leave the community to grow, you can only make more money from it. It hasn't peaked yet, and I'm sure that's what they're going to do. In my heart, I am hoping that that's what they're going to do.
Now that Microsoft's bought Mojang, my suspicion is they're not going to do anything soon, because it's such a huge thing. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's like buying Lego or buying Disney or something like that. It's such an institution, particularly to the younger audience. And Microsoft knows that, so I would be very surprised if they make any changes quickly. I think it will continue on PC. You know, Microsoft has been very open that this franchise built that was born on PC and it lives on PC and that's its home. I think on the console side of things, obviously it's available on pretty much every other platform. I think those will continue to build out. I think what Microsoft will probably do in the first instance is bring more of those PC features to the console version. Things like being able to rent a world that you can share with your friends, for instance, or some slightly more interesting content packs or something like that. But Minecraft is, by its very nature, an intensely democratized thing. Like, loads of people own it, loads of people are invested in it. Mojang have never been about charging for updates or anything like that, and I just don't think Microsoft are able to change that, and nor would they wish to. I think their future for the brand is expanding it carefully. Ultimately, I would think we'll probably see a few more things like skin packs or themed extras or something like that, kind of cosmetic stuff that you can buy if you want. But I think the core of Minecraft is so well established and it's so egalitarian that I can't see anyone messing with that, and not Microsoft, not anyone.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Ashley Game here, back with some more survival games, and I'm having like the worst luck right now, guys. Like, no jokes. Well, my channel is Ashley Marie Gaming. I currently have 409k subscribers. I mainly post Minecraft videos. I'm currently doing a lot of solo stuff like Crazy Craft and whatnot, so that's really it for my channel. I mean, I do post vlogs and stuff sometimes, and parodies occasionally. I've done one big parody so far, and I want to post more parodies in the future, but we'll just see how things go, really. Minecraft stood out to me because it was something that I could use to do so many things on. Like, it's not just one base thing, it's like an open kind of like thing where you can do different series on it, different things, and plus it's fun as well, so you can do multiplayer games and stuff like that. Well, I mean, the game is initially the same, but then when it comes to what you can do in it, it's completely different. There's so many things you can do. Like, you can do Minecraft mini games, you can do adventure maps, you can do parkour maps. It's just a crazy amount of things you can do for it. Minecraft has really just become popular because it attracts so many different age ranges. Like, it's not just for kids. You can do things which older kids would attract. Like, there's horror games and stuff like that, and there's like GTA in it now, so it's really good. One of my friends, Guy Does Minecraft, he has over 10 million subscribers from it, so he's definitely one of the bigger YouTubers out there who does Minecraft. It's just more of an escape, really. Like, YouTube was an escape for me to get away from reality and just go online and just play with friends and talk to subscribers and stuff like that and just have fun, really. And then YouTube came along, and it was just a matter of just being able to entertain people and feel like, you know, people wanted me to do it for them. With PC gaming, like console gaming, with Minecraft, the one on PC is so much far ahead than what it is on the console one, so the console is a little bit behind. So I don't think it's really being breached. I mean, when it's being brought to different consoles, it's letting a wide audience play the game and getting more, like, entertained and then go on YouTube and see YouTubers and stuff like that. So I have met so many people online. The majority of my friends now are people that I've met online and met in real life and stuff like that, but I do mostly play with people online and friends I've met online and stuff like that. Well, back in the day, before YouTube, I used to be part of a team called Friday, and I helped create one of the famous survival games maps, which was really fun. So I think that's probably one of the best things I helped create it. In terms of what I've created myself, I haven't really done much building. I don't really build, I just kind of go and find other people's builds and go with that. So I'd rather promote other people's builds and watch people comment on my own really bad builds. I'm honestly so glad he's created Minecraft. I just like praise him. He's like a god to me, honestly. I'm so glad that he created Minecraft because it's honestly been the best experience of my life these last 2 years, and I wouldn't ask for anything more. Minecraft has definitely been a huge open door to me, kind of.
Well, I guess I hope you guys did enjoy this really, really interesting and just interesting survival games. I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.
I run a company called Immersive Minds, which is it brings together a collective of people from all around the world that basically do creative things with technologies, animation, podcasting, filmmaking, but primarily games-based learning. So what we do is, the last sort of 5 years of our business has been putting games and games-based learning into education, heritage, museums, galleries, charities, schools, all around the world. Since the 1980s, really, there's been a number of games, and they come along once in a while and they change the way people see games. They change the gaming industry for a variety of reasons, and Minecraft's one of those games. And the reason it's different, and the reason it's so, I believe it's so potent, is because for the first time, and this is also why it's important in education, is for the first time, really, kids have been able to create rather than destroy. Many games are all about conquering and commanding and controlling and stuff like that, whereas in Minecraft, you create, you build, it's almost like the polar, it's positive, and it's such a positive experience for the kids. One of the projects I'm involved in is about using Minecraft with the children at the Leeds City Academy to build robots with a purpose. So we're looking at robots as a concept, a kind of a human concept. Many people don't realise that the word robot is the Czech word for slave. And actually across all of the languages that we've been exploring in this most recent project, there is no other word for robot. Almost every language in the world just says robot. So when they want to talk about that. So one of the things we've been getting the kids to explore is the term robot, and why robot is really important as a word, as a sort of a kind of a human concept, because the concept of slavery is something that we used to, back in Roman times and other sort of areas of history, we used to think was something we could do as a species, and we would enslave other nations and whatnot. And actually now, largely, consciously around the world, it's something that we don't do and we shouldn't do and we won't abide by. But actually, have we really changed the way we think? Have we not just replaced those ideas with robots? Have we not just that ideology with robots? And the kids are just kind of loving this, because the kids are like, well, yeah, actually, we've got robots that take us places. And we used to have people that, slaves would lift us up in little carriages, the royalty, and would carry, 4 slaves would carry 1 princess through the city of Rome or whatever. And we've now got cars that do that for us. And we've got conveyor belts in supermarkets. And the kids are really loving this as a concept, because they're like, actually, psychologically, have we really changed the way we think about, getting people to do, or something to do, work for us that we don't want to do ourselves? But we were using Minecraft to kind of bring that learning out. You can get some really deep and meaningful learning right across the curriculum by using Minecraft to eke it out. And this is one great example of that, where we've been working with a whole range of ages of these children. We've been getting them to build robots that have functions. So do those robots open and close doors for us using redstone. Now, redstone is an element or a material within Minecraft which is very much like electricity. We can create circuits with redstone. It's this thing called redstone dust, which we can kind of sprinkle on the blocks that we're using. And then if we attach a lever or a button or such to the redstone dust, and then pull that lever, it creates an active circuit, which will then activate something like a piston or a door. So kids can start to really think about the materials they want to use to create the robots. So do they have a boxing robot with pistons for fists, or do they have, we had one today that closed its knees and it was kind of like a door that it couldn't get through. We had another one which defends the city that the kids are based in Leeds, and this thing fired arrows from its legs and fireballs from its chest and a cannon from its head, and it kind of stood mighty over the city. So they thought about defensive robots as well. It's kind of like really getting the kids to kind of play, and that's what this is all about, is getting them to play and create, which is what Minecraft does. But underneath, and we were constantly just asking them questions about the concept of robots and slaves and the purpose of robots in doing things for us. And what that led to as well was some really nice conversations actually with some of the kids about our hopes for robots in the future, that robots will one day save humanity from itself. And some kids were really thinking about this and commenting on this, and also our fears as well. So we were talking to kids about this dystopian future, or even post-apocalyptic future, which we see in the movies, where robots gain intelligence and turn on us. And I mean, that's been happening in movies since Metropolis. And I think that the kids are really, they got this whole deep and meaningful conversation within the context of playing Minecraft and making robots.
Education and video games. Usually those are 2 words not put together very often. Video games are thought of as fighting games, combat, violence, war games, all this sort of thing. But that's very different these days. There's always been puzzle games, there's always been other types of gaming, but the ones that tended to make the press would be the ones that had the negative connotations. But things have changed a lot. And Minecraft in particular has done a lot to change that, because it's a pure sandbox. If you enjoyed playing with sand on the beach, whatever age you were, I mean, you don't ever stop enjoying playing with sand on the beach, let's be honest, you'll enjoy playing Minecraft because the sky's the limit. And it's so educational because, yeah, you can just build a castle or do something like that if you want, Or you can learn electronics, and you can build logic gates, and you can build contraptions that move around and pistons. I saw an article where they built the first hard drive in-game in Minecraft, a 1 kilobyte hard drive that stores data, retrievable data, and they bring it back out again, just with redstone. So how much easier is it to, because normally in schools when you got taught electronics, it's black boxes. You don't actually know what's going on, whereas in Minecraft you can build the black box and see what it does. So I think it's great because it's showing parents that gaming doesn't have to be bad and isn't a negative influence. Because we lost the media war about 10 years ago about anyone ever thinking gaming could be positive. No matter how much we talk about how great World of Warcraft is at bringing people together, EVE Online, any of these like massively multiplayer stuff to bring communities and people from across boundaries together. But yeah, I think Minecraft just got so big, it took everyone by surprise, including Marcus, the guy who wrote it. No one could ever have imagined how big Minecraft would be, which is brilliant for the games industry and brilliant for the image, because out there's about 5,000 people a day coming mostly about Minecraft, and mostly children with their parents. So it gives you an idea of how much more acceptance there is. There's projects going on, for example, Mojang do the whole UN Habitat thing, where in places like Kenya, they're designing their communities in Minecraft, and then they're going off and making that into reality. It can be used as a building tool, it can be used as I've talked about electronics tools, it can be used there's so many applications, and because it's so moddable, as in people can change the way the game works, the sky's the limit. What you can imagine you can make happen in the game. So whether it's different varieties of gameplay modes, or whether it's actually design it to be an educational tool to teach someone how to program or how to build something. Those sorts of skills we're going to need in the what they call the second information age, which we're in right now. So it's a very powerful tool, and you're seeing lots more come along just like it.
Gaming has made such a huge impact in Hollywood and at the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, Los Angeles, on which I'm on the board of directors. We have noticed this and we respect its importance in the industry. That's why we have recently extended our membership not just to film and television professionals and related professions, but also welcoming members of the games industry as well, because they are just on a rocket ship of impact in the industry. It's been noticed in recent years with movie stars, the likes of Kevin Spacey, for example, lending their talents to games, and it's great to give them this acknowledgement on behalf of BAFTA. We have our own Games Awards as well, to welcome them into the family, because no one can ignore the rise of games. It's just taking over Hollywood.
I'm fascinated with the whole YouTube culture, the YouTube and now Twitch that's growing so much, especially YouTube. For YouTubers, I find that it's a lot of people who are initially introverted people who wanted an outlet for letting themselves be heard. And so they started YouTube, and it's the same demographic of people. What's your like usual YouTuber is what? Like a 13 to 18-year-old male, and now females. So those are kids who look to YouTube and look to Twitch and follow these people because they want to be associated with this personality. They want to feel a part of their lives. And so the fact that YouTubers can like communicate and associate with this demographic and culture is amazing, and that this is like a new way of creating content. And also, it's provided a trade for a younger generation, because now you get this generation of kids who know how to produce, who know how to edit, who run their own businesses. They've got a whole world ahead of them, and they've already learned something that most people didn't learn until after college. So I don't know, YouTube is an amazing thing, and I think it's kind of opened up a whole new world of this new technology generation and how they embraced the internet.
So I first started YouTube actually about 5 years ago, and I started off playing Call of Duty, and I still have my main channel which is focused around Call of Duty, but about a year ago everybody was asking me to play Minecraft, make Minecraft videos, but I didn't know very much about it, so I was worried that if I started making videos on it, people just wouldn't enjoy it. But I started a survival series and people really liked it. I made a second channel sort of like dedicated to Minecraft, and that's now in just 1 year managed to get 1 million subscribers, which is crazy. And being a YouTuber that's managed to do both Minecraft and Call of Duty, and to come to these events and have people recognise me is absolutely crazy. It's awesome meeting people that watch my videos and just saying hello to them, and it's a load of fun. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm finally playing the game that loads of you guys have requested. This is going to be one of many games we'll be playing on my More Ali channel. This is Minecraft. This is going to be a single player survival experience. I'm going to call it Ali's Adventure because I'm pretty new to Minecraft, to be honest. I'm not amazing, and it's going to be a bit of fun. So, first of all, first things first, let's create a new world. Let's call it, since it is the name of the series, Ali's Adventure. And we're going to be playing survival mode, and we're going to jump straight into it. What's that world going to look like? Who knows? It's building the terrain. Let's see what's happening. Oh, what? I've just spawned a load of sheep and cows up on there. What? What? Alright, that's awesome. We have a load of falling animals in front of us. We have octopi, and what do we have near here? We have sand, we have water. This is awesome. So, what's going to be happening? I'm going to be playing through Minecraft in survival mode for this series. I'm also going to be doing mini games and Hunger Games and stuff like that also for Minecraft. This is going to be my survival series. Now I want to find... So being a YouTuber and working every day of the week and having YouTube on my mind all the time is very hard to explain to someone else, and balancing YouTube, social life, just being a normal person is extremely hard. And I think I surround myself with other YouTubers that are also very dedicated and put YouTube before everything, which means often if friends are around and they suddenly call me up one day, they're like, are you free this evening? It's almost impossible for me to drop what I'm doing right now and just have an evening free that day. The only way it really works out is if I plan in advance that I'm going to take some time off. And then make sure that I've still got 3 videos for that day ready, and then I can have a little bit of downtime. But I think being a YouTuber, the hardest thing to convey to other people is that it's like it becomes your life, and it's not only just your life, but it's your mindset as well. You wake up every day thinking, what am I going to make today that's a better video than I made yesterday? And that process is repeated every single day of the week, meaning that content I'm producing today needs to be better than content I was producing 1 month ago or 6 months ago. So it's a constant sort of re-innovating as well of my own content. And that was probably the hardest part when YouTube was first growing for me, because it really took off when I was in college doing A-levels. So of course my main focus should have been on getting great grades at A-levels and doing well at school, but at the same time my mind and all I cared about was YouTube. So I was putting more time into YouTube than I was my schoolwork. And then after college and after I completed my schoolwork, I decided to take a gap year. And now I think technically I'm on my 3rd gap year of just doing YouTube full time. If you come up to the second layer of my house here, so I got a load of chests, loads of resources stored away over my sort of like process of playing Minecraft. Got my nice little bed here. I think I can actually sleep in my bed, and this will turn it from nighttime to daytime, so there won't be any bad mobs trying to get me. But this house basically has everything in it that a Minecrafter would need. It's got access to a mine, which is where you can go and get resources. It's got a nice little area where you can get some food if you want to get some food, nice area to sleep, nice area to enchant some of your items. This is the Ender Dragon egg, and you can only get this once you defeated the Ender Dragon, which is like one of the sort of mini bosses within Minecraft that you can take on. I never really finished this floor, but this just linked up through a minecart system back to the treehouse, and actually had another minecart system we can go on right now that leads over to here. So I've got a minecart system that I built myself that goes above the waterway that was just outside my house that you can sort of see around here. That's a village area over there. And then it leads into the side of what basically is like a huge cliff or a huge mountain. This is my cave, and this led me to... If we go this way, this leads me to the Nether portal, which of course will take me to the Nether, where you can take on loads of evil guys. You can get some valuable resources that can only be found within the Nether that can't be found in the overworld. Got a few chests here stored with stuff. Okay, so typically I'll be waking up any day of the week for me is the same. Saturday, Tuesday, I'm going to be doing the same amount of work, same amount of content. So I'll wake up typically between maybe 12 and 2 p.m. So pretty late. but I will have gone to bed the previous day anywhere between sort of 1 a.m. and maybe even 5 a.m. just because of my work hours and the fact that a lot of people that watch me on YouTube are American, and my fan base is worldwide, which is crazy. So say woken up maybe 2 p.m, roll out of bed, first thing I do is come over to my setup, turn it on, get my computer ready to start working, grab some food, have a shower. By maybe 3-4 p.m, I'll be in the zone. Maybe I've checked up on emails a little bit, checked up on Skype messages, seen what other YouTubers are up to, and then the grind will start. So I make 3 videos a day at the moment, and 2 videos will be going out on my Minecraft channel, and then 1 video will be going out on my sort of other games channel, Call of Duty, big AAA title video games. So the first one I'll start making anywhere from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m, and then have that ready and made for about 7:30 UK time, and then the next video will be ready for about 10 p.m, and then the final video of the day for my main channel is about 1 a.m, so quite a wide gap, but a good gap so that people can watch a video, have enough time to enjoy that and move on to the next video, so people can watch all 3 throughout the day if they wish. So it's quite a long process, and to be honest, as soon as the grind starts for that 1 video, there's no let up until I've done the 3rd video at 1 a.m. So my life between sort of 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. is just a blur every day. It just goes by really quickly.
The YouTube phenomenon is quite a recent thing, actually. It's changed a lot these days. People used to be about playing themselves. And we've been pushing esports as electronic sports for some time about enjoying watching really good players play the games. Like, how on earth is he doing that? Turning so quickly, getting that kill, you know, how will they play it so well? How can they be that much better than me? And there's no real difference between video games and any other type of sport in that respect. It's like, why do people go to football matches? They go to watch people hundreds of times better than them playing on the pitch, or to support their team. Same thing applies in gaming. You either go because you play the game and you're interested and you want to learn how to be better, or you're supporting your home team who are really good at it. So YouTubers are a different phenomenon to that, because literally these guys are just playing the games and people are watching them play it. But they're entertainers. It adds to the experience watching someone else play a game. Maybe they're explaining something you didn't know about the game. Maybe they're just really funny and you just enjoy watching them play. But the stats are crazy. I mean, people are spending hours a day on Twitch. I think the average, they said, was about 4 hours a day their users play on Twitch, or watching other people play on Twitch. And people get, it sort of like doesn't compute. It's like, why are you watching someone else play why aren't you playing? And it's no different than why you watch television, why you watch other people play sport. Because sometimes it's more interesting to hear someone else do it, and actually watch someone else do really badly at it is also quite interesting as well at times. But it's gone huge. I mean, you've got people at this show right now who have 7-8 million subscribers on YouTube. This is crazy. And they've become celebrities. And these are, without being too disrespectful to the guys, these aren't guys, if you picked them on the street, you'd pick as the traditional celebrity. I mean, they're just gamers who enjoy doing what they're doing, and through the wonder of the internet, suddenly millions and millions of people can watch them. And they're superstars here. We have to drag them out of crowds because all the people want their autographs, because they're watching them 4 hours a night on YouTube or whatever. So it's good as well. It's a really good thing because it raises the awareness of gaming. It gets so many more people into it. It's an easier access for, say, children to get involved. They don't have to play the game, they can watch someone else play the game. And if the parent trusts that particular YouTuber, is always very child-friendly or whatever, great. Don't have to worry about them. They can put them on the iPad, watch it, and then when they're old enough, they can play the game themselves.
Yeah, my brother showed me it on the Xbox version, and I just got immediately hooked, and I played it literally every day since. So if you're new to playing Minecraft, get some friends involved, because that's what I did with my brother and his friends, and it's just a really fun game to play with your friends. Maybe start on the console version because it's easier to set up, easier to get friends involved. Apart from that, it's just a great way to play with loads of people, even around the world as well online. Even through like playing Minecraft and doing the YouTube, and then moving on from that, you make loads of friends within the YouTube community as well. So if I didn't start Minecraft, then I would have started YouTube, and then I wouldn't have started getting all these, like, knowing loads of people that love doing the same thing as me, Minecraft and videos as well.
The whole nature of celebrity is changing, really, with the rise of the YouTube celebrity. It's incredible, really, that people have suddenly gone from geeks to greats. The likes of Ali A and Syndicate, having millions of followers, and people starstruck to meet them in person, the way that normally people would be starstruck to meet movie stars or sports legends. It's a fantastic development.
Some of the biggest YouTubers that I know, and they're really big in the news right now because it's like PewDiePie is the most watched person on YouTube. He makes over $4 million a year, has 30 million, over 30 million subscribers. Like, that's insane. Because then you have like Captain Sparkles, and you have Ali A and Sky Does Minecraft that have over like 8 or 10 million subscribers. Who is this generation's celebrity? It's not Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt can walk into a room full of teenagers and they'd be like, oh, cool. But like Ali A or Syndicate or one of those huge YouTubers walk into a room and they're like, oh yeah, it's a really cool thing to watch. I love it, and like a lot of them are my friends, and so to see them so humbled and to see them doing what they love, gaming, and that this is a generation that I grew up with the stigma that I'm not supposed to play games. I'm supposed to go outside and play with my friends and hike and play imaginary house, But no, like now it's acceptable to play video games. And I guess Minecraft is also the most watched video or game to watch on YouTube. And that's insane. The fact that this generation can grow up with this to be part of their education system now, and it become part of their, like, teachers are teaching it and part of their curriculum. That's insane. Like, these YouTubers are trailblazers.
Back in the day, whenever someone said, I'm a gamer, you'd think, fat or lonely, doesn't have any friends, blah, blah, blah. But, I can say I can safely say I'm a gamer, and I'm able to just do whatever I want. I'm able to go out and party. I'm able to, have fun with mates. I have so many friends. I'm able to, do this, do that. I'm able to do stuff socially. I'm able to, literally do anything like a normal person. Like, you can't really, have that stigma about gamers anymore. I feel like it's kind of outdated. That's essentially what I feel about that. Yeah, gamers are just like normal people. Weird, right? But yeah, we just like to play games and do other stuff. And, it just happens that we like to play games more than other things.
The movie and music industry was overtaken by gaming a couple of years ago in terms of revenue. It's the new entertainment realm. It has been for many years. People still want to go and watch movies. They're never going to stop doing that. They're never going to stop listening to music. But what gaming offers is a way of combining all of these methods of entertainment into your own immersive and, more importantly, interactive experience. I think that's where games have got the edge. Not only can it be you can affect the storyline, or you can do what you want to do, you can engage with your friends and then bring them in. It can be very much an active rather than a passive experience that you get with the traditional industry. I don't think it's going to destroy, it's like when television came on, it's going to destroy radio, when movies get, all this sort of stuff. It doesn't happen. They just find their own niches, and people still want to do those things. But gaming's still got a lot of growth to go. We're really only scratching the surface in terms of people. Yes, the stats come out and you hear like 3/4 of the population enjoy games from the latest Yuki stats. But if you still walk down the street, on the high street, and you say to 10 people, would you call yourself a gamer? I reckon 9 of them will say no. But then you start asking them questions like, so what you got in your pocket? You got a smartphone? Play Candy Crush on the way to work? Go home, do you have a Wii Fit? You play any of that? Have a PlayStation? Do Just Dance with the kids every now and then? And soon before you know it, they're sort of saying, do you want to go and answer my first question again? It still has that stigma attached to it, and we're losing it, but I think that's a generational thing. As we go 10 years down the line, I think we'll see. You ask any of these people here, they've grown up with it. It's nothing unusual to them. They still go and see movies though. Loads of people from the office. We're not a company of gamers. Still go and see the latest movies. We love it.
So being a YouTuber, there are of course pros and cons. Pros are quite obvious. I get to play a load of video games. I get to do it as a full-time job, which is crazy, earning money through making videos and putting them on YouTube. I'm my own boss, so it's up to me to structure how much work I'm putting into things and how much sort of thought and processing time's going into the whole development of making these videos on YouTube. There's nobody telling me what to do, it's all on my own head. So that's awesome. I get to do lots of crazy trips because of YouTube. I got to visit Canada, America, Germany, France, Spain, all these crazy countries just because companies want me to play their videos or play their games or make videos for them. So that's just unbelievable.
I guess to be a YouTuber, you need to have personality. You need to be flexible. You need to be able to do one thing and then after a while, if it gets tiring, be able to do something else and keep your audience engaged like throughout the whole video.
Outside we go and venture. Adventure awaits us. And then we've got lots of sand over here as well. So we can make some glass, we can make it look really pretty. Okay, cool. Bam, mate, bam. So the first day isn't even over yet. I think it's about 70% done. So let's go and slay some animals. Okay.
Like, you've got to always, just be pumped. I don't know, you got to just have your style in a sense and then make that style work for your audience to bounce off it and, appreciate it. And it's a lot of trial and error. Like, you're never going to get it just like that. It's going to take a while to get, better at what you do, but eventually you'll find your space and then you'll just, kill it.
I think the sprint is a little bit glitchy in this game. I don't know, sometimes I sprint and oh, there's freaking scary octopi. Get away from the octopus, get away. Okay, cool, pretty flowers, can we get them? We can put them in our house. We can have pretty flowers in the house. Hey friends, I come in peace. Please do not hurt me. All I want to do is take this one. This one I will name Billy and I will kill him. And I will take him for my own. You, quieten down.
I feel like YouTubers have definitely brought a lot to the gaming community, but in a sense, I feel like a lot of companies are afraid of that. They're afraid that we have maybe too much power to our audience. Because obviously our audience is their audience and they're the audience that would buy these games, obviously, since they're watching us. And essentially a lot of companies kind of don't like that we're able to determine whether a game is good or bad. Before, journalists were the ones who were able to do that. But I feel like journalists have kind of lost that power now, especially to YouTubers.
As a YouTuber, a lot of my marketing in terms of growing myself and a lot of the work I do is actually very much focused around YouTube itself and just building my brand within YouTube. YouTube has got quite a sort of good system of sending people your way if they think that they're going to enjoy your content. So I don't have to I don't have to do interviews for magazines. I don't have to sort of spend money on paid promotions on billboards or anything. Like, it's all done online. And on top of that, you've got social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram that you can build up followings on also, and then again link that back into YouTube, sending fans back to where the content's being made, which is YouTube. And the start process is tough. It's a slow process initially, and I got into it just for fun. But once I started to build that following and I had that following on YouTube, people just come to my channel because of my content is around everywhere. Maybe they're searching for Minecraft, maybe they've watched one Minecraft video, then they jump onto my Minecraft video. So as long as your content is good within YouTube, that's also sort of like self-rewarding straight away, because those good videos are going to be shared around and you're going to have people coming and checking out more of your videos. So I just rely on making great videos and just making sure that each video is as good as the last one.
I think YouTube is a huge force in creating gaming communities nowadays. Historically, people experience games that they didn't own by kind of reading about it in magazines or reading about it on websites. Now they can watch other people play them and they can share the experiences and see the games actually being played. YouTube has been huge for Minecraft because you get to see other people experiencing this world. You can see them building. You can see what they're up to, and because the people watching are familiar with Minecraft, they know what can be done with it. So it means that when they look at YouTubers doing stuff with Minecraft, it's a sort of relatable experience, but it's also so much more interesting because the potential in Minecraft is so nuts.
As a modern game, Minecraft seems like a bit of an anomaly because a lot of people will immediately say when it's switched on, it doesn't look good. Why do kids play this? Because some of the other games out there look beautiful, and there's been a huge emphasis, and there always is, and to some degree should be an emphasis on making games look good. But what Minecraft has done is reignited a debate. It's that graphics versus gameplay battle, if you like.
Actually, some people want to play games where their creativity can fill in the blanks, like Minecraft. It's 8-bit retro. It looks like it's from 20 years ago, but actually, it's all about gameplay. And that's something people can lose sometimes. They focus on all the graphics and it looking pretty, but actually it doesn't play very well. But actually, that's the bit that has to be right, is it has to play well. You can you can put lipstick on a pig as much as you like, as they say in the industry, but it's not good. So I think it's a tool that gives the developers the ability to create experiences. And if it's used really, really well, I don't see why these great graphics that we have coming out now can't be amazing, but they still have to focus on the creativity and the playability of the games. And Minecraft's a great example of how it can completely buck the trend and make more money than any AAA title in the last 5 years in like 1 year. It's crazy.
and actually, if you look at something like the Call of Duty model, for a while they were releasing a Call of Duty once every 6 months. There was this idea that they had to, because the playability wore thin after 6 months. Minecraft's been going for 5 years, and people say it doesn't look that good.
Who could ever have predicted this game that just block builder would ever be as big as it is today? With hindsight, it's hard to figure out which bits came together to make it such a success. I mean, some people would say some of the YouTube help it got, by people who picked up on it early and pushed it through their YouTube channels, really gave it a lot of attention. Or maybe it was just a really good game that people got a little bit into and started telling their friends about, and it just grew organically. How it starts is one aspect of it. How it continued to just go absolutely crazy is another. And I'd put a lot of that down to the community behind it. And there's a lot of people who've done some exceptional mods to the game to make it either easier to run servers, to add new content, to create entire new game modes. I mean, there's some of the tournaments we're running here, you won't ever see them in out-the-box version of Minecraft. They're complete mods, whether it's running through assault courses like parkour, or whether it's Hunger Games style, Be the Last Survivor and Hunger Games, or the walls, where walls drop down and you've got to build a base, and then the walls drop down and you've got to defend against each other. There's loads. None of that existed, but the fact that it can exist is why Minecraft's very successful, because Mojang said, here's our game, go, the sky's the limit of your creativity, go build stuff to make our game better. And games that have historically done that in the past have done very well. Classic example, Half-Life. The original was very moddable. Massive game of this today, Counter-Strike, that was a mod for Half-Life. It wasn't built by the original developers. Those guys got hired by the original developers eventually, but it was a mod. Mods are very important, and some companies that don't support them at all wonder why their sales do that. Because it has a short half-life, basically. It just disappears quickly. So I think I'm sure people better than I will be analysing why Minecraft was so successful for quite a few years to come, because it's just such it just hit from left field and just completely caught people by surprise.
YouTubers have just become a lot more popular because it's just, there's more of a connection to a YouTuber rather than to a celebrity. With a celebrity, you just see them, in this light, and then that's it. Whereas with a YouTuber, you see them in that light, but then you also see them behind the camera, you see them, what they're doing. You see what they're doing compared to what a celebrity, you wouldn't be able to see what they're doing in certain situations. Like, for us, we're just really personal YouTubers. We're just really personal. Like, most YouTubers have Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all these things, just to bring their audience closer to them and to show them what they do, you know, on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, it's just, I think that's what the main difference is. It's literally just because that it's just more personal. Like a fan can feel more attached to a YouTuber compared to a celebrity.
The worst part is it's just non-stop every single day. YouTube doesn't go away for the weekends, it's still there. And once I've built up this following, it's not really something that people think about, but how do you transition away from YouTube? It's almost as if once you become a YouTuber, the people that follow you, you can't leave YouTube. Like, you are then stuck as a YouTuber. So if you wanted to try and transition away from it, you're gonna have those people that aren't gonna like it. So it's sort of just, you know, making sure your fans are always happy, keeping on top of your fan base, and making sure that videos you're making is pleasing them, and it's just like a constant grind of making good videos and working non-stop. But the cons definitely massively outweighed by the pros, and it's the best job in the world, basically.
Pros and cons of being a YouTuber. There's plenty of pros. Okay, with pros, I guess you're able to work when you want to work, and I guess that could be a con as well, because if you don't work, then obviously you don't really get very far. But if you work hard, then you get what you deserve, essentially. I'm so blessed to be in this position. Like, it was all by luck. Like, it was just a hobby, and then it just happened to be what it is. But I just feel like being a YouTuber, it's essentially one of the best jobs ever, because it's just so fun. And especially, it's even more fun when all your friends are YouTubers as well, and you're all doing the same thing, you're all doing well. It's just the greatest feeling.
The trees near my house, as you can see, I'm knocking them down now, are still okay. So they must have gone on a little bit of an adventure. And I've definitely put a lot of time into it, but so I'll show you guys. I'll show you, dudes. Do not worry, oh no, it's broke. It broke, but luckily, I come back with my brand new one. So as a YouTuber, it's very easy to forget the responsibility I have because of how many people I'm reaching on a daily basis. I still feel that I'm the same person making videos for 100 subscribers I am now making videos for thousands of subscribers. But I take it quite seriously, the way I produce my videos. I try and get the information across as concisely as possible, because I've got to realize that if I'm not doing my job well, they may be going and watching someone else. And at the same time, I've got to make sure my content is friendly for anybody that's watching the videos, because YouTube's an open platform. There are kids of any age watching. So personally, I don't swear in any of my videos and try and keep it, you know, family friendly so anybody can come along. Otherwise, you've got kids that are like 7 years old jumping on YouTube and just hearing stuff and seeing stuff that isn't necessarily appropriate. But at the same time, that carries along to social media as well, trying to just, you know, keep it friendly, keep it fun, and just having a general positive vibe about things, rather than swearing and just, you know, sharing stuff that isn't necessarily respectable for everyone of all ages. And then at the same time, if I'm sort of trying to do a good job in bringing myself across in a good light and being positive and not sort of sharing anything that shouldn't necessarily be shared, hopefully that sort of spreads out amongst the gaming community, so other people that are making content feel that they should follow in a similar suit. So hopefully the content that I produce that is okay for everyone to watch also resonates with all of my viewers that may be interested in starting to make videos themselves, so that they create content in a similar way. That means that it's just a general positive vibe, but I've really got to take on board the reach and the responsibility I have and make sure that I am spreading content and spreading awareness for people that is always in a good light and isn't anything negative or anything that shouldn't be seen by younger people. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching episode 1 of my Allier adventure. We're going to check out my little swag pad here, looking beautiful. Oh, thank you so much guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. As I said, I'm also going to be doing Hunger Games. I'm also going to be doing mini games, whatever you guys want to see within this Minecraft series. Let me know. We didn't get to do a lot of stuff within the first episode, but I'm going to do a lot more in the future episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe to more Allier if you've enjoyed this video, and check out all of my new videos today on my channel as well. This is launch day for my new channel. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video.
Okay, first of all, we have Diamond Minecart. Diamond Minecart, or as we like to know him, Dan.
Right, let's talk about the Diamond Minecart. What's the next big thing on the channel?
Next big thing, no idea to be honest. I got these ideas day by day, so more Minecraft, a little bit of other games, but more Minecraft.
And you're here to face off against the Syndicate and Allier.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident?
No, but we'll give it a good go.
Okay, I think we should bring out
Allier.
Allier,
welcome to the stage.
Here he is.
Insomnia, make some noise for Allier.
Good to see you again, my friend. A very good friend of Insomnia. We love it when you can make it. How are you feeling?
Excited. Looking forward to this. When I got told it's going to be Hunger Games, I think it's going to be quite competitive. So who knows what's going to happen?
I think it's going to be slightly competitive, or ridiculously, unbelievably crazy time competitive.
Especially when Syndicate gets involved. It's
So maybe some sort of like underhand teaming. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh,
You
yeah,
YouTubers, you can't be trusted. Syndicate is right. Welcome to the main stage. So, anyway, how are you?
Nervous.
Really?
No.
How do you think you're going to do?
Well, Dan just sucks at Minecraft. Ali thinks he's good, but he's not. So I'm just going to hopefully just slay him out and take names.
So you think there's a good chance that you're going to win this?
No, one of them guys is going to win it hands down.
What do we think? Do we think Syndicate has the power to win?
Oh yeah.
Thank
you very much.
Talk to me about your Minecraft history.
There was this one day I discovered there was an awesome game played by C-Nanners, placing blocks, and I was just like, this is pretty sick. Got into it, and before I knew it, I was making YouTube videos, and then 4 years later, here I am with amazing people coming up to me saying like, some dude flew in from the Netherlands just today to say hello. So
what? Is he gone again? He's gone back to the Netherlands?
His dad flew him over, came and said hi, and was like, yeah, we're flying back tonight. So I was like, okay.
Syndicate, go and take your place. We're going to draw our players. Currently the votes stand at Syndicate with 65%. Looks like he's everyone's pretty confident he's going to win it. Allier's on 9%. The Diamond changing. The Diamond Minecart 13. Trent on 9%, and then last but not least, Ethan on 4%.
Alright.
I know. Wait, I need to find the corner. No, teleport.
Smooth moves there by Diamond Minecart.
What happened?
Let me get this straight there. So basically, whilst you were attacking Allier, Diamond Minecart just came in from the rear and took you out.
Dan just came in from the rear.
Nice move. So we have our winner.
Good game.
Diamond Minecart took your rightful place at the front of the stage. Come and meet your adoring public.
Good game.
This man won the Hunger Games. Who voted for Diamond Minecart? You were right to for winning the Hunger Games tournament.
Thank you.
You have won absolutely nothing. Well done. Round of applause, please, for our winner.
The future of Minecraft has always been a really interesting one, because when it first came out and people like myself in the education community kind of dived on it as an alpha and then kind of moved through the different stages right up to where we are now, we were never in doubt, and I was certainly never in doubt that it was going to grow and grow and grow and grow, and it hasn't even peaked yet. I mean, it literally as a game, it just hasn't peaked yet.
On the face of it, Microsoft's kind of promised to the Minecraft audience that it's not going to do a great deal to mess up what is a great product and a great loved product right now. But of course, why would you buy something unless you've got plans of things that you're going to do with it? I wouldn't expect great changes quickly. I certainly wouldn't expect Microsoft to start recoding Minecraft in any way or changing it, because it works perfectly as it is, and what Microsoft's buying is the ability to produce a product like that, which it can't currently do. However, I would be surprised if in the longer term we don't start to see some exclusives for Microsoft's other products. So for instance, you might find that the latest Minecraft update, the latest Minecraft product is available first on Xbox before it goes to PlayStation. Maybe you'll find that the mobile product goes to Windows Phone before it goes anywhere else. And in the fullness of time, we might start seeing Minecraft branded products, like a Minecraft branded smartphone. It's very difficult for Microsoft to get young people to buy Windows phones. They're just not sexy. There's some suggestion that at some stage they might make an Xbox branded phone or an Xbox branded tablet. How compelling would it be if there was a relatively inexpensive smartphone that you could buy that was called the X phone and came with Minecraft baked into the operating system? It's pure speculation, but that's the kind of thing that would allow Microsoft to access that young and dynamic audience from its existing product platform.
So the future, for me, is very clear. It's pretty much always going to be there. And one of the questions that I've been asked is, what if the developers just drop? What if the developers just go, you know what, I'm out? But the way it's been developed and the community that it's built is such that I don't think it's going to, even then I think the community would maintain it, the source code might become available, it might become abandonware eventually, I don't know, but ultimately I don't think the game's going to go anywhere in the next few years at least.
So Minecraft is a great platform and great video game for content creators and viewers alike to connect through YouTube. Minecraft is a huge open world game. It's a sandbox game, meaning you're in control and it's up to you to be creative in your production process in terms of building things, playing with friends, and on top of that, it's great for YouTubers because it then means that we can come in, make unique content with this program that is just open for us to do whatever we want. You can download mods online to change the game even more from people outside of the development guys at Mojang that have added additional things to Minecraft. And since it's such an open world game and there's so many options, it means that this community's built up on YouTube around YouTubers making things, and as a result the players have come to YouTube to find out more, see what they can build, see what cool things are going on, and it sort of just creates this huge sort of community where people can come together, find other friends that are playing Minecraft and start playing with them. Learn new things, as I said, through the Minecraft world, and it's bringing also like the younger generation really into the whole gaming thing. I think a lot of kids, one of the first games they play and one of their favorite games will be Minecraft because it's accessible on their mobile devices, it's accessible on their consoles, and it's meaning that these kids are getting into gaming, they're coming to YouTube, checking out our videos, and Minecraft has really benefited the whole of YouTube and the gaming scene because it's just blown up, and it's meant that more people understand about gaming and the fact that it lives on YouTube, and Minecraft has done many great things for the community.
It's just an open post possibilities. Like there's so much that could happen with it. Like I know there's gonna be like so many updates and stuff like that, and maybe there's gonna be more audiences to it. So it's a really hard question to say, you know, what is gonna happen to it, because so many things could happen to it. It could fail, it could grow bigger. It's just so many possibilities.
That is it, guys. I'd love to see as much support as possible on this video. It would be absolutely amazing. Again, I really apologise that we didn't do many episodes towards the end, but I've already explained why, and I think it was for a good reason, and it doesn't matter because season 2 will be coming back really, really soon. It's going to be absolutely hype. This is the only place we can end it because, you know why. Just because of how sick it is. This has been, my friends, How to Minecraft. It's been so much fun. Cannot thank you guys enough for the support. Stay tuned via Twitter and this channel for information on Season 2. Cannot wait, guys. It's going to be absolutely sick. This is the end, my friends, and I'll see you guys very soon for Season 2 of How to Minecraft. Thanks for watching.